Alright, I want people to understand that the overlords will tempt and test you. The voice in your head, the aliens, call them what you will. I call them alien. But it's their job to tempt and test you. What I want you to understand is the reason they tempt and test, there are many levels above. We're first graders, call it, they're second graders, big old second graders. I'm not here to beat them up, they've raised you from a child, but we're not to blindly follow what they say. There's a word called, whenever you see ka, C-A, we'll pronounce it right now, ka, in a word, you want to take notice of it because that means overlord. It means alien in your head. They can see behind your eyes. The adults understand this. After you're 30, you've had your awakening. There are places on this planet where they're not supposed to see behind your eyes. Let me say that again. There are places on this planet that they're only allowed to see behind your eyes, not behind anybody else's eyes. They can jump into the frequency, free coup d'etat, the in that sees from behind your eyes. Frequency is what they grab to see behind your eyes and to affect your emotions and such. But there are spots on the planet where they're not allowed to see behind anybody else's eyes. It's called ka, see, no. Not here. You're not going to cheat. Jump behind that guy's eyes, see if he's got a flush to beat your monkeys straight, or full house, or pair, we'll call it. I'm not too sure of the breakdown of the gambling things. It's not my world. But they're not allowed to jump behind the other guy's eyes to see. It's called ka, see, no. The word ka, ma, the word itself, mama ka ma, everybody takes a pause. There's a word called ka, our ma. You know, karma's a B-I-T-C-H, meaning you do for them, they'll do for you. They look out for you at times. If somebody does you wrong, ka, our ma, can affect them. There's also, see, their job, they've raised you from a child. The human is known as trolls because they don't talk about it. They don't educate their kids about it. I'm not here to beat you up. Nobody taught you any different. But they're known as trolls because they don't educate the kids. They're willing to, what I like to say is, screw the other guy around, break the golden rule against another human because the voices tell them to. It's their job to tempt and test us to see if we're still willing to break the golden rule to obtain what we want rather than working for what we want. So they're going to tempt you. And when they tempt you, they're trying to distract my brain right now. I'm learning to swim through the con that few shun. But stay with me here because I'm getting to the word apocalypse. Apocalypse. Anybody ever heard of this word, apocalypse? It's an apocalypse to listen to pa-ka and what they have to say all the time if it's not loving to do. Apocalypse, it's very destructive. It's damaging. So we have to educate the kids. So you're known as trolls on this planet at the level we are at this time because people are willing to do wrong to each other instead of working for what they want. They'll do for the voices to get what they want. But nobody's taught you any different. I'm not here to judge you. None better, none worse. We're all God's children. But by doing this, you're known as trolls, and you're allowed to be conned, and it's why it's called control. Their job is to submit you. They've raised you as a child. There are laws. Also, ka, also known as ab or ob, means overlord. Arabs, aboriginals. It's not like regional. Arabs are different than aboriginals. They've used you, and they've been known to use you. Another word that helps you understand that they can do things that are considered magic, but it's tech. You hear above magic. This is above tech magic, alien tech magic. When I say ab-ra-ka is your dad and your bra. Abracadabra. They can do magical things. Ka, Ab-ra, the Egyptian sun god. It's very normal for Pa-ra to float things around the room, flicker lights on and off. We call it paranormal, but it's Pa-ra normal. Okay? This is the real deal. This is about explaining and educating each other that we're not to blindly follow them. We have to start talking about the truth of it. We have to educate the kids on how they can affect our thoughts and emotions. If you understand what a muse is creatively and how they can make things amusing, they can push a laugh through you. They can also push an anger through you. YouTube Anger Sharks, the anger management movie by Adam Sandler. You know, like that, they can flip a switch of anger. Rah! I know they can. Let's do the right thing to the kids and educate them. Peace and love to you. I just wanted to touch on this word, apocalypse. We're not to blindly follow what they say. Hold on to love, and let's start talking about it. And it's a challenge. A classic Milgram experiment, learning to do the right thing when an authority figure is telling you not to. Look up Milgram experiment. Okay, peace, love, and joy to you. Thanks.